Malc and Beans just got hardcore. No, it didn't really. What's up, guys? But we are cutting through everything right now. We've got the gnarliest butter knife that ever lived, and we've got this Ginsu. It slices, it dices, it will cut all in your way. Where am I going with this, guys? Good morning, Malc and Beans. Are you feeling like a light roast, a medium roast, dark roast? Either way, here's a toast, because you guys mean the most. Poetic justice, baby, coming at you right here. What's going on right here? Let's start with this little guy, okay? I was sitting there in life, sometimes it's like poetic justice, rest in peace, Tupac, picture perfect. But I was sitting there going, man, a butter knife. Beautiful thing, right? I can't believe it's not butter. You can cut through, you can spread the butter on the toast. Oh man, so nice. Pancakes, little fluffy things cut through it. Oh man. But the one thing that we love about a butter knife, as you see right here, either way, even this nice little matching one you guys see that I did. Whoa, banned in the USA. Is a butter knife, man. You can go through life like a butter knife. Just think about the relatability. Super nice, super safe. You know why? It can do a few things. You can get a couple things done, but man, you're really safe because you just can't cut yourself, dude. And it's a safe thing. It's a nice thing, whatever. It's no Swiss Army knife. It's no machete, but it's really nice. So I was thinking, I was like, man, a butter knife. I was thinking about a butter knife and just relatability to life. Man, sometimes we play it so safe. We want to go through this and that, and we get to the very end. It's really nice, but did we truly exercise and dive deep to find and utilize the gifts that we were blessed with? This is the safe bet, right? But a butter knife, man, great thing. Like you said, you can do a few different things. Oh man, that little parquet, that nice little butter spread on your toast, sourdough. I don't know, maybe you like gluten-free, whatever your preference. Either way, it's easy to go through life and at the end maybe have regrets because this is what you accepted. But a butter knife is great, right? It can spread butter on toast. But I think life life is open to way more, man. Butter your toast or cut through the roast. Whoa, just saying. Sharpen your knife. That's what this thing is. It's making me feel like a butter knife is great, but man, you can go through your whole life easy, but man, you have to have discipline. You have to work towards things. Sharpening your sword in life, God intended more for you, or sharpen your knife, meaning so you can cut through more of what life has to offer. And settling or just sitting back and saying, no, this is my life, or no, this is my upbringing, or this is something I went through. Guys, ladies, gentlemen of the jury, everyone's got a situation, but the one thing when I look at most situations, if you're here and if you have air in your lungs, and if you're not here, you are in my hearts every second. That means my prayers. I know you're in heaven. I'm going to see you soon. My beliefs, my Bible, my life. I love it. That is my relationship. But to each of you, I just want to see everybody happy, whatever that is, to find that foundation. But I think it's time we need to start sharpening our knife, sharpening this bad boy, because I feel like there's so much more cut out for you. All pun intended. Cut out. Edward Scissorhands. But I was thinking dodgeball too, man. Dodgeball, bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. No one even watches movies anymore. I know Donnie Emler, Jeremy Malott, a few of my boys out there. Okay, we were dropping movie quotes like nothing else. Now it's like, YouTube more than, I almost quoted Transformers, more than meets the eye. But sharpen your knife, sharpen your sword. Guys, there's like life has so much more out there, but we're so busy comparing, looking at other things, how many likes. I don't truly believe in anything I've done in my life that it leads to happiness. What leads to happiness is if you think you could be the problem, you probably are. That means sharpening your own sword, figuring out your weaknesses, figuring out what's holding you back. Are you a pointer? Oh, look, pretty bird. Pointing at birds. Okay, birds are dope though. But, or are we gonna sit there and own this thing? Do the old school thumbs up, pastrana, but point at ourselves. I think Gary Vaynerchuk does this too. He says, dude, guys, it's so easy to do this, but the moment you do this, you start to sharpen this. When you start to sharpen this, you start cutting through things you didn't even know existed, whether it's in the gym, working out. I was working out with like a lighter weight out of my house just because I honestly just didn't, for some reason, spend the money on the bigger weights, and I didn't have a full weight set. Bought the bigger weight set. Suddenly I'm like, wow, I'm capable of way more. So I went from a 50 to a 60 to a 65, you know. I'm not gonna, dumbbells, I'm not gonna go too gnarly on you guys because that's just not the case, right? Little BB gun show. But the more you sharpen your sword, health's an interesting thing that I'm on a path, and it's like, I know I'm doing the wrong things right now, but why would you put toxic things in your body that are going to hold you back? Everything to me is like a percent or 1/100%. But if you start adding them up, your health, your mental, your physical, things you love, people you love, energy, jobs, careers, activities, whatever, you're sharpening your sword, and all these things create that momentum. That momentum leads to greatness. This is a very nice thing. I had to nab my kids one, but it's like you're sitting there because it's safe. You can't get cut, man. Easy to carry that through life, but take that deep breath, that reminder to breathe. Dude, I truly believe, and I could one-on-one talk to anybody, and I would pull stuff out of you that you didn't even want to say, and it's not because I'm going, ooh, look, ooh, I'm hovering, a magician. I'm like some David Copperfield, David Blaine type dude. No, I'm just saying, if you're truly happy, like I thought I was happy, but then I keep sharpening my sword or my knife, whatever, and it just keeps opening up more stuff. So I'm on the mend to become mended. Mended literally is accepting, owning, and walking through these things. Dude, this Malc and Beans. I had I think it was Alex, One Way Little Man. What's up, G? I think it was One Way Little Man's, his dad. I'm sorry, I know it is. He just texted me the other day, and he's like, just love these guys. Him and Julio, Baby D Block's dad. They're my boys, but they're like, yeah, I thought you're gonna quit after like the first week, and I'm like, wow. Once again, he's a funny dude, so he's not being negative, but it's like, yeah, to get up every morning and to keep coming up with just off the top, poetic justice from my heart of perspective gained through my life of my highs and lows, and just be open with you guys and bring them out, pop on my different hats. This one, I love the green, because you can't handle the fact that I come from Ireland. But he said, man, he's like, I didn't think you're going to make it past a week or 2 weeks. And I'm like, it was so encouraging, because I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for anything. I'm doing this because the couple people that, I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart, honestly, but the people that come in that are just like, thank you. And I see like, guys, I'm not bragging about views. There could be 3, there could be 10, but the ability you have on this earth to breathe, to take in that air, that blessing of oxygen in our lungs. Right now, look at me. I'm just like, I almost need my inhaler. I am your father, Luke. Guys, it's time to go. The time is now. It's time to breathe. Time to breathe means something to everybody differently. You might mean nothing to you because you're like, man, I got oxygen, bro. I'm on my game, dude. I watched Super Bowl. I saw the 49ers play the Swifts. You're like, what? The Swifts? I see you guys out there. But life has options, but it's our choice to choose the options. Yes, you can play it safe, and that's nice, and it's really good. The crazy thing about playing it safe, it doesn't guarantee you even more longevity or anything, because life is not on our time card. And I pray for everybody to have longevity. I already picture myself doing the crip walk with a walker at like 90, 95. My daughter going, geez, Dad, just go, please. Go to heaven, please. No, but playing it safe, man, it's nice, and it's a cute utility. But dude, it's time to open up all the greatness inside of you, to sharpen your knife and really start cutting into opportunity, cutting into momentum, and just, I just truly believe that in my experiences, it's held, it hasn't held me back. I just didn't have as much understanding, and they say it comes with age. So that's why, my butter knife, I'd rather go into a fight with this than this, right? And that's fitness. That's everything. Like fitness, health, gut health, mental health, friendships, everything, man. When you start opening up that feeling and that goodness, and so my whole thing is a grateful thread. A grateful thread is woven into all of us, and then it opens up even the more beautiful thing too, being a grateful thread to others. So mended, a grateful thread woven within. And then once you start to get these things, it becomes woven as one. Everyone's like, I want to fix, the world's in a crazy place. Yeah, guess what? But if we fix ourselves, stop doing that one, and we start doing that, it opens up an abundance. I feel like we are a fleet of angels on a mission to sharpen our knives, sharpen our swords. As my pastor Jared says, pull out another arrow, keep shooting. If you've had some difficult times, try to pull the what happened for you. Use that as ammunition because it gives you perspective only you have. I can't live your dreams, only you can. Please don't waste that. I love you guys. I'm super glazed too. You know what? No filters, nothing, and just sitting here. I do it. Look at that. I kind of felt like this guy, right? My OG Vision Psycho Stick. Like that, especially with this thing, you're like, oh, what the heck's this guy doing? But this dude's got nothing but love. I want to see you guys win. Dude, DM me. If you guys, I jump on calls with people. Everyone knows I'm a very spontaneous guy. I'm like, if I'm feeling something, whatever it is, I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I want to. I'm here because I want to be, because I'm like, man, where was my homie? Let me give a shout out to Beaver Thea DeSakis. Gosh, he called me yesterday, and it just, dude, the talk we had was so energetic and so insane. It just lit me up. So you guys are like, Beaver Thea DeSakis, it sounds like a character. What is it? Well, it is a character, a dope character, a mentor to me. Let me give you the quick breakdown on this guy. First and foremost, always gave me crap. I was a little kid, thought you knew. We all think we know, right? No, not until you get into the room of greatness. So co-founder of Life's a Beach. Guys, those guys back in the day were doing like 8 to 10 million, which is like 100 million now. They had the party scene set up. They were, young dudes, and it was the illest. They had Rick Johnson, remember the bad boy, and they had a mix of everything. They're having an anniversary. I can't go, but I got on the bubble. I was on the bubble, invited, and it's this weekend. I'm going to Supercross, so I can't make it. But Beaver, co-founder. Oh, let's go with another one. He's part of No Fear with their group, and then co-founder of Spy Optics, the eyewear line. Literally the CEO, I believe, at one point. Just insane. I was a little kid. Spy was one of my business. One of the companies I learned from and kind of got to grow with at a young age. And then Beaver created Prana, Prana. I'm not talking, no. Well, I am though, kind of. Rock climbing company that came out in and owned that outdoor retail industry, kind of like Apple did, or Apple does, right? Like you come to his trade shows, everyone's stacked around him and his beautiful wife, Pam. Moral of the story was he called me, and every time I talk to that guy, I get energized. One of the most creative guys, and they're having this Life's a Beach reunion. People like that, man, it sharpened it made me even want to sharpen my knife more. I probably didn't need to go this last minute, but I had to give love, accolades, respect, and just excitement, because people in your life, you don't know when they're going to pop in. When Beaver said, hey, do you got 5 minutes? I'm like, for you, bro, I got 50. I got an hour and 30. But then I got to also ask him, I said, Beaver, listen, as I'm building Mended, although I built big brands and this and that, you've always been a mentor. I said, can you help me? Asking for help. Like asking anybody, it's okay to ask for help. And I said, Beaver, can you help me? He said, listen, I'm all in on getting ready for this big anniversary Life's a Beach. I'm bummed you can't come. You're going to be missed because you normally are a lot of fun. He's probably having flashbacks. I used to send it at the parties. Now I'm just superdad.com. Joking, I'll throw it in here and there. But and I was just so anyways, I said, hey, could I ask, and he's helped me before, but can you help me with this? Because the business side, nothing's guaranteed. And he said, Malcolm, let me finish the party and I got you. Guys, butter knife, simple, easy. You're not gonna get cut, but man, sharpen the knife. Start cutting into everything intended for you in life. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. These aren't perfect. This isn't perfect. I got some kind of thing going on here. I think it's like, I'll be okay, but I think it's some like pre-cancerous, like basal skin cell type things. Because once again, Irish skin. It's all okay to be who you are. You got all these blessings, all these unique gifts. I just want to see you guys use them. Sharpen that knife. Let's go. There's Malcolm in the morning. Psycho Stick Vision. Old school skateboard. Love this stuff. You guys have a good day. 14 minutes. No one, I repeat, no one will watch this thing. You know why? Because that's 15 minutes of your day. And if you don't, awesome. If you do, hopefully you pull the gem, because I am. I love you guys. And this is Malcolm Beans. We just cut some dark roast on today's one. Dang. historic roast cut into your life, baby. Okay, I don't even know. I'm out of here, okay? But I'm actually an introvert. Look, watch. Hey guys, how you doing? Just want to say I love you. Peace out, A-Town. I keep saying that. I'm from A-Town.